All right, I'm going to give you, most of my stuff is not about hacks or tactics or any of those types of things. I've helped people scale hundreds upon hundreds of 7+ figure businesses. And most of the time, the way that you do that is not through a bunch of hacks and those things. But today I got something for you that I think is going to really help you. So it doesn't matter if it is your content, it is your ads, it is your language, it is your voice if you're utilizing AI. If you utilize your Zoom transcripts or whichever system you use and you bring it into AI and you utilize it and extract out what you've said over the last 10 years or even the last couple of years, your ability to do everything with AI is going to be so much faster. So, perfect example of this. Let's say that I am building a sales page. And let's say that I know that this sales page is one of 3 different avatars. Well, the way that I've essentially indexed my Zoom is I've taken all my Zoom and I had my AI go through my Zoom and essentially build out and take out specific pieces. So I went through and found every testimonial where someone actually said something. It had every single story that I've said or a story that someone has said about me. It's taken every single learning and lesson and it's been able to index it in these specific files, these MD files. And so when I'm creating a sales page, I can literally go and say to Perplexity, which is what I use, hey, use my these MD files and pull in a story and pull in 3 testimonials and bring in this and this and this. And it literally is able to go and take that, pick what it believes is going to make the most sense, then use my voice profile, which has been trained on all my Facebook, all of my emails, all of my books, all of those things. And when that sales page comes back, it's incredible, but it's incredible because it's going to use the language that my customer uses. It's going to use my voice. It's going to use the testimonials that actually make sense. Now, obviously, you have got to do certain things with FTC compliance with this in terms of making sure that you have sign off on someone's testimonial, so on and so forth. But your ability to extract the information that you already have from Zoom, from all of these recordings that you already have, and being able to make it so that you have stories for every single social media post, every single email, every single sales page, making it so that you have a lot of variation on testimonial. It's incredible. It's insane. And up to this point, it literally wouldn't be possible. I've literally taken Zoom and all my Zoom calls, and I've been able to build frameworks from it and methodologies from it that I see once the AI is able to actually extract it because it's from me. I'm talking to somebody and it's able to extract the logic board that I'm using and then be able to actually essentially name it and make it so that more people can actually utilize it. So, for example, in my book, The Pattern, the 12 patterns of mindset, they came out of all my mindset coaching sessions that I've helped, almost 10 years. And it was like, it came back and it said, hey, there's these 19 patterns that are relevant. And then I narrowed it down to 12 and then I built them out from that, right? So these 12 patterns that either help or break or make an entrepreneur. Now, I probably would have been able to, sit down and figure that out. It probably would have took me 30, 40, 50 hours. But it was able to do that in an hour or 2 without me really doing anything. And then from there, I was able to write the book from that. So if you're snoozing on this, it takes a little bit of cost, like a little bit of API usage up front with your AI. But the cool part is, I believe Claude, I know Perplexity has a direct connector with Zoom, and you literally can say, hey, go and do this. Inside of Online Business Scaling Agents, we literally have agents that are trained on how to do it the right specific way. But if you spend 30 minutes, an hour doing it, you'll be able to figure it out. So a little tactical, but I think something that will help everything. Doesn't matter if it's ads, social media posts, your emails, everything. Do so much better. I'll see you next time.